Hello everybody, Ben here, and today we are doing a mystery booster draft online. So mystery booster drafts kind of like chaos draft in a way, where they have these sort of specialized packs with cards from all sorts of different sets throughout time. Um, so yeah, let's see how this goes. So I like Pyrotechnics. That's a pretty strong removal spell. The ability to divide damage over multiple targets is really strong. I like this trading post. It just has a lot of different things you can do with it. I'm not sure if it's worth first picking, though. Bestial Menace is a nice card. Gives you a bunch of tokens for a relatively effective cost. There's Yelphamite Elder. There's not a lot of fixing, I believe, in this set. But I think taking a Pyrotechnics first is like a good start. So I'll take that. Alright, so next up, we've got a couple of options here. Mind Spring, it's effectively like a Brain Geyser, just draws X cards. I like Direct Current, it's a good way to get rid of a couple small things. Slave of Bolas, if we want to go into red-black, can be pretty strong. It lets you steal a creature for a turn, and then you sacrifice it, so no matter what, your opponent's going to lose that card. Other good cards, Magma Spray is sufficient removal. Passing the Magma Spray and Direct Current might be a little bit of a bad signal. But I think Slave of Bolas is just too good to pass up here. Alright, so here, what we got that's interesting? Got Sarkhan's Rage, another 5-mana spell to do 5 damage to any target. If you have no dragons, you take a couple damage, but that's not a big deal. Savage Knuckleblade, a really strong 4/4 for 3, but the 3-color commitment just is not really where I want to be, especially this early in the draft. Shipwreck Singer, if we go into sort of a Grixis path, this might be a good one. Really messes with combat. I like the Skin Witch. It's effective, this is a 1/2, but it's a good way of taking out cards from your opponent later in the game. First Sphere Gargantua is a nice one because it replaces itself. I think I'll go ahead and take the Gargantua here. Ooh, Charbelcher, that's a fun one. So this pack is pretty weak compared to what we've seen so far. Whisper Silk Cloak is a nice one, nice way to protect creatures if you have some really good creatures to protect. I don't know how good Charbelcher is. It's a big mana investment, but you can do a lot of damage with it. And it is, in a way, a repeatable removal, even though it's kind of unreliable. I don't know, what's the best card in the pack? Shambling Goblin's not very good. I don't really want to go into white. I think the Cohort's probably the best card at the moment. I think I'll take this Whisper Silk Cloak in case we run across any creatures that we want to protect. Okay, so it feels like either white or blue might be somewhat open. The Angel Renewal is a big 4/4 flyer. For 6, you get to gain life for each creature you control. Kenra Scrapper is a nice, efficient beater. Like the Windkin Raiders, it's just a 4/3 with flying, but you can get it out a little bit cheaper if you have a lot of artifacts. Edicus is okay. Getting the Slave of Bolas early kind of gives us outs to doing blue-black. Nothing else is too exciting in this pack. I might go ahead and grab this Raiders and see where we go from there. Okay, another few blue cards, a couple red. Curiosity is okay. At least replaces itself. Don't know if we really want to do a Puka's Mischief. Gremlins can be okay if we want to go back down the red route and think we're going to have a lot of artifacts. Renegade's Getaway. Can make a servo. Not that exciting. Nothing's too exciting in this pack. I might take the Curiosity in case we get some sort of a pinger. Gives us kind of a way to draw cards without having to do it in combat. Okay, so here we've got a card, Ifrit. Not sure that's where I want to be, though. Morph creatures are strong in that you never know what they are. They tend to be good lightning rods. Ill-Tempered Cyclops, if we want to continue to be red, that's not a bad choice. It's hard to really get a sense because a lot of these cards is kind of mediocre. I might take this Ifrit. Maybe we can do something like blue, black, splash red. Yeah, here nothing super exciting. I could take the Thrangle and put a Curiosity on it. Have a 5/5 flying for a striking trampler. Blighted Agent. It's okay. I don't know how much really there's infect support. Abominations. I don't know if I want another 6-drop with all the 5s I have so far. Maybe I'll just take this Blighted Agent and see how it goes. Okay, so here we can take maybe this Fog Bank just as a way to protect ourselves early on. Yeah, nothing here is too exciting. Let's take the Bartisan Bats. They're cheap flyers, okay. So we're in some sort of Grixis combination. I'm not sure what yet. I'll take a Mirror Sire here. Just a 1/1 that replaces itself when it dies. Might help with the Winkin Raiders if we go that route. This is all kind of filler. I'll take a Release the Ants. Random 3/1 for 2. Some Gremlins. So it looks like we're getting past a bit of red, even though we passed those 2 burn spells early on. Wishcoin Crab. Not sure if we're in the right lane or not, but it's kind of where we're at the moment. Okay. So I like Krenko quite a bit. This can just get out of hand if you could protect it, and we have the Whisper Silk Cloak to do just that. Dragon Broodmother is a heavy red commitment, and it's in green. I don't know if I want to go there, but it, just being able to create a dragon every upkeep is pretty nice. Tidy Conclusion is a pretty effective removal spell. I like Burnished Heart as a way to fix your mana. I think I'm going to take Krenko here. I don't have any other goblins yet, but it's a pretty common creature type, so it shouldn't be too hard to pick some of those up. Ooh, Sarkin the Mad. Okay, I don't remember this one. So 7 Loyalty Planeswalker, you feel the top card of your library and put it into your hand, and then it takes damage equal to the card's converted mana cost. Okay. Target creature's controller sacrifices it, then that player creates a 5/5 red dragon creature. Okay. Each dragon control deals damage equal to its power target player Planeswalker. Yeah, I think I'll probably go ahead and take that. I can kill off a dinky thing, turn into a 5/5 dragon. I'm good with that. Hopefully we'll wield something like the Prodigal Sorcerer, Wandering Death, Stinkweed Imp, maybe even the Hedron Crab. I'm not sure what we do with that one, but I like where we are here. Ooh, Skull Clamp. So this is a really nice payoff with the Krenko, because we can just start drawing tons of cards off the 1/1s we create. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just slam that down. Otherwise, nothing too exciting. Maybe the Granitic Titan as a cycler. So right now it looks like we're kind of a blue-red, maybe splashing black. Maelstrom Nexus, nice. So the first spell, you cast each Returns Cascade, but it costs, what, 1 of every color to play. We've got a Flamewave Invoker, which is a nice goblin. I would suspect this would wheel. I like Labyrinth Guardian. It's a cheap creature, and you can embalm it. The Miststorm Streaker is not too bad. It's just a 3/3 flyer, and it's also a morph. I do like Okabe Gang Shinobi. But let's see what we got here. I think I'll go ahead and grab this Labyrinth Guardian just as another cheap creature. All right, so here we've got a Reclusive Artificer. So we kind of deal damage equal to number of artifacts you control to a creature. That's nice. It's in kind of what we're trying to do here. We already have, it's like 3 artifacts that could support that. Cougar's nice. As a way to just, it's flexibility. You can get a mountain from it. I'll try this Artificer. Maybe we can get some more artifacts going. Make that sort of a sub-theme of this deck. Alright, so here, could try the Aether Flux Reservoir. Not really sure this deck has much support for that. But what would be taking otherwise? Could take Fixing Not in our colors. We can exile cards to draw cards. I don't know about that. I think I'll just take the Reservoir. Nothing else looks very good for us in this pack. Looks like we're losing out on red and black coming from this direction. I'm going to put those in the sideboard for now. I think these two are strong enough to merit splashing the black. Alright, here nothing too exciting. How many instants and sorceries do we have that we could splice them onto? 1, 2, 3? No, it's not really worth it. We can grab this Vent Sentinel. I don't really have... I mean, I've got, what, the Fog Bank? So we could do a little bit of damage that way. That is direct damage, so if we put the Curiosity on it, it might be an interesting combination. So here, I might just grab this Canyon Lurkers. We already have another morph. The other option would be the Benthic Infiltrator. I don't think there's really much synergy to be had with the Ingest mechanic, but I think just having this 2/2 unknown creature might be where we want to be at. Okay, so here we have a Bladewing and the Risen. Really expensive. I think I might just take the Shipwreck Looter. It's just a nice 2-drop. More cards we don't want. I'll take this Ashnod's Altar. So we have an Undying Rage. Gives a creature +2/+2, and if it goes this, I can't block, and then if this goes to the graveyard, you return to your hand. So Cauldron Dance. I think I might try this Rage out. Still got another pack to go, so you know we can try and replace some of these weaker cards. None of this stuff matters. Let's take the Nexus. Don't really think we're going to be playing this Reservoir either. Probably not this Blighted Agent. So, giving something Double Strike and Trample, I don't know. Let's take the Lab Maniac. Who knows, we might find something that can help us deck ourselves. I think there might be Leveler in this set. Might just be a funny way to win. Sure, we can take this Scrying. Why not? And Infantry Veteran. Speaking of Leveler. So that's going to go around for sure. I really like Mimic Vat. You can basically keep recurring the best creature after it dies. I think I'm probably going to take that, especially since we're trying to get more artifacts. Other options, Murderous Cut, Compulsion's good, Outnumber's okay. Mind Ripper can be okay, but we're not really heavy in black. There's also the Cleansing Screech to do 4 damage to any target, but we already have a Pyrotechnics, which can do it even better. I'll take this, go ahead and take this Mimic Vat. Don't really want to play with this Wishcoin Crab. Not really there for the Maniac either yet. Okay, so what do we even have here? Oh, we got a Foundry Inspector to make our artifacts cheaper. Send to sleep. No, I don't think that's where we want to be. The Handwear Lancer is nice. It's just a 2/2, but it gives another creature first strike when it's soul bonded. I think I'll take this Inspector and see if we can kind of get a few more artifacts in this last pack. Okay, so here we got a Cloud Reader Sphinx, got a Coveted Jewel. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, tap it for 3 of any color. If you have opponent that has unblocked creatures, they get to take it and draw 3 cards and untap it. I don't know about that. I think I might just take the Sphinx as a decent flyer. Might get that Copper Carapace back as well. Okay, maybe take this Bombat Bizarre Barge. It's a good, just draws you a card off of it and you can crew it for 3, get a nice 5/5 to block with or attack with. Don't think we need this scrying. Didn't really get there in terms of fixing, though we have a few more packs to go. Let's see if we can cut the Released Ants. So Fire Slinger can do 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Hatchling can be nice, it just gives you a bunch of blockers, but it's a little bit more expensive than what I want. Messy Team's okay. I might just take this Fire Slinger. It goes with our Curiosity and our Krenko. Let's go and get rid of that. Ooh, Deity of Field, Dominance of Fealty, that's a good one. So you get to take a permanent from your opponent every turn. It's also a 4/4 flyer for 5. So I think I might go ahead and take this and just go ahead and ditch the black. Let's see what else we got. We got a Kiln Fiend. We don't have too many instants and sorceries to really power that. That's a must destroy target creature with Defender. I don't think I want that to happen because I have a couple defenders myself. Dazzling Lights is a nice combat trick. Fierce Evocation's a decent 5-cost play. Yeah, we don't really have that many instances, so I'm just going to take this Dazzling Lights. Ooh, Form of the Dragon, that's fun. We also have an Umbra Mantle. We can go ahead and take this. Why not? So basically it turns you into a 5/5 flying dragon. Why not? Yeah, sure. There's our Leveler. But I think I'd rather have this Outnumber as another way of dealing with creatures. Yeah, I think the Leveler is just too cutesy. So what are we looking to cut here? Probably the Dazzling Lights. Don't think we need this Undying Rage. Doesn't leave us too much in the terms of removal. Though we have the ultimate removal Form of the Dragon. Curiosity might not make the cut. We have 16 creatures. I might probably take out this 3/1. Yeah, the only downside of this is that you have to wait till your next turn to do the 5 damage. Volcanic Rush, that might be good with the Krenko. Otherwise, we're not really missing out on anything. Am I trying? This looks like an. I mean, other than the fact that we missed out a bit on removal, you have some fun stuff going here. The question still is Sarkhan and Slave of Bolas worth splashing for? It might be. It just makes the Dominance of Fealty really awkward. So I think probably not. I'm not sure we can really abuse this Reservoir, though. It would be fun. Okay, so we could do the Coveted Jewel or the Carapace. I think I might grab this Carapace. It's like the Undying Rage, only it helps with our artifact sub-theme. I'm going to take out these canyon lurkers. There's another sort of... Oh, what did I just grab? Fieldy. Is there something else that we want to just ditch here? Yeah, I don't think those are really where we want to be. So that keeps us at 14 creatures. So I like the Carapace as a way to sort of power out these Windkin Raiders and give a little bit bonus damage to this Reclusive Artificer. Intruder Alarm. Is there any way to abuse that? Probably not. So actually, Krenko, make infinite tokens. Maybe. What would we take out for that? Curiosity? Form of the Dragon? Form of the Dragon might be too cute. But I can see Intruder Alarm and Krenko being kind of fun. It does untap all creatures. Take a Aura Shard doesn't. Oh, Goblin Burrows. Oh, Kilnfang came back. Still don't think it's worth it. We don't have enough instants and sorceries to make it work. Yeah, so maybe we can have some fun with this Intruder Alarm and Krenko combo. Hopefully we'll be drawing enough cards for it to make a difference. I don't really see anything else worth playing here. So let's go ahead and see what it wants for basic lands. 9, 8. Yeah, I guess we kind of want a couple blue earlier. Sure. Alright, so let's save this and then we'll see you for round 1. Alright, here we are for round 1 of our mystery booster draft. I'm going to go ahead and start off on the play. I think this is just one mountain short. I think I'm going to keep this. I'm going to stop on the upkeep right now. So hopefully the next couple turns we can draw either a red source or a couple more land for the barge. And there's a red source. Gonna get the Shipwreck Looter down. This is a 2/1. Should help us with our outnumber at some point. So I think the Bloom Tender, I'm going to have to kill that right now. We don't want them getting a bunch of extra mana. Attack for 2. Okay, so still getting another Ramper online. So here I'm going to go ahead and offer the trade. Doubt they're going to take it. Just keep hitting them for a couple here. And get our barge down. So next turn we can potentially attack for 5. I think what I'll probably try and do is get the Cloud Reader Sphinx online and then tap it to crew the barge, but we'll see what they play first. So they're going to have 6 mana this turn? 5 mana this turn? Ah, okay, that's fine. You have scary artifacts in our deck. So I think I'm going to wait a turn before I do that. They still have a bunch of cards in hand. Let's go and scry and see what's on top. Do we want these? Put the Gremlins down. And then the Sire. Attacking with a 4/4. I just don't think these are good enough at this point in the game. go and attack for 2. So next turn we can get down the Dominus and the Fire Slinger. Hopefully they'll play something really big here. Yeah, I'll take 2. Unless they have some sort of Bloodthirst card that I should be worried about. Investigator, that's no big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack. Let's go ahead and get our Fire Slinger down. Our Dominus a Field D. So we have him down to 9. Close enough damage in the air. So taking 5, go to 11. I think that's okay. Oh, that's enough for them. We're about to have the Cranko combo. Okay, so green, red. Let's see. I think I might want this Wish Coin Crab over the Ifrit. Just have better toughness creatures. The Release the Ants might be worth it. No, I think that's probably okay. I think I just want to grab this Wish Coin Crab because I had a lot of X2s. Alright, here we are for game 2. Yeah, this seems fine. Go ahead and get down either the Sire or the Guardian on turn 1. Looks like they mulliganed to 6. Ooh, Card Ape, fun. Alright, so here we'll go ahead and probably get the Labyrinth Guardian down next turn. And just hope that they don't have a spell to hit it with early. Alright, Bloom Tender, that's going to be a pretty big boost in mana. Yeah, so even though they have the mulligan, this is not looking that great for us. We need to draw land here. Alright, well, I'll block, make them use whatever they got. Because, I mean, they could just target it. I don't know what else they might have. Maybe some sort of do 1 damage to everything spell. No, just a Disciple. Okay. Okay, good. We got our land. I think here we will put down the Foundry Inspector. Makes the Sire cheaper. Again, right here, I just want to preserve my life total. Might even just trade this off with the Card Ape if they give me the option. Right now they're sitting on 6 mana. Yeah, go and trade. Or force them to use a trick. There's no guarantee we'll draw land next turn for our Sentinel. So, yeah, why don't I go ahead and attack with this? They didn't have anything last turn. Then our Event Sentinel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can get a dragon next turn, possibly. Okay, so just kill him out with Sarkhan's Rage, it's fine. Leaves him with 1 card left. Okay, taking 2. digging. Alright, so here, probably going to go ahead and just scry and try and find some action. I don't think either of these are going to cut it. Alright, so we'll see if they attack. I might just have to suck it up and double block the 5/5. It's a little bit risky. But they hadn't had anything the last couple turns. Yeah, because right now I just kind of want to preserve my life total. Let's go get the Mirror Sire down. Play another land. Pass turn. Yep, here comes the dragon. Okay, so what do we do here? Guess we just attack with the Labyrinth Guardian. I'm not sure what I can do to kill that dragon at this point. Just get another flyer of my own. Okay, archers, that's no big deal. So we got a Gremlins. Don't think it'll be enough. I don't remember what's in the deck, but I don't think I have a way of dealing with that. But what I could do is put down the intruder alarm and just force them to have a creature. That's probably good enough. Okay, that's fine. So it looks like they have a bunch of artifact and enchantment removal. Alright, that's enough there. Alright, let's go on to game 3. Alright, so seeing that, what can we change here? Probably going to take out this intruder alarm. They have too much removal for that kind of stuff. I'm going to put in this release the ants to deal with their 1 toughness creatures. This Ifrit might actually be more worth it than I thought. Let's go ahead and submit like this. Go and play first again. And go and keep it. So this just needs 1 land to function. Because then we get the Ifrit down. In the meantime, we can get our Labyrinth Guardian going. I think next turn, if I get a land, I'll play the Foundry Inspector to make sure I can get the barge down, unless he places Bloom Tender again, in which case I need to play this Ifrit. Yeah. Every game. I wonder if he has more than one of those. Well, meantime, just attack. Fog Bank is not what we were looking for. Though I guess it does stop big dragons. to 2/3 with reach. Gets first strike and +1/+0 if he has a red creature. You can't really do anything if I can't draw lands. But opponent has the same issue, so it's kind of whoever gets their land first. It's good. It's a good card. Figures. Yeah, I think this game may already be over. Too little, too late. Yep. Oh, not gonna attack with it. That's surprising. I'll take it. Alright, so here I guess we get the Foundry Inspector down. Because the Bloom Tender's already kind of done its damage. I don't think I want to spend 2 turns just to get rid of that. I'd rather get the Bombat down next turn if I can. Maybe I'll start getting lands though with that. It's kind of annoying. Oh, blue. Okay. I'm just gonna block it. Let him have his card advantage. Oh, he got a Mimic Vat too. Nice. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and get the barge down. See what we draw. Okay. For now, just stay on defense. Gun crew. See if they have any instant speed. Okay, that's annoying, but not something we can't deal with. I guess now that becomes a 3-mana draw card. Yeah, I think the missing our land drops early is going to cost us this game. Alright, so what do we got here? Player Island. Bloom Tender doesn't matter too much right now. If I play the Whisper Silk for 2, I can go like that. And I can spend 3 to get this guy online. Attack for 2. So now it's just a matter of trying to race them. Oh, wow. rough. Yeah, I don't think I can come back from that. But play it out, see what happens. We can get the Krenko online, maybe. Alright, so what do we do here? We can play the Ifrit. We could put down the Guardian. I think we just put down the Vent Sentinel as a blocker and go from there. I think that turn we needed a mountain. We might have had a chance. Yeah, so really, this is just a busted card. Ooh, Plaka Worm, nice. I think that is enough to call it a day. Alright, so that was a disappointing round 1, but I will see you guys for round 2. Alright, here we are for round 2, and we are on the draw, and a pretty unkeepable hand. I'm going to go ahead and mulligan this. Alright, so here I think we can go ahead and keep this, maybe pitch an island. Just, you know, we have the outnumber to do A damage to something if we need to. Dominus is a nice pickup. Main thing is getting to enough land to play this barge out. Alright, so Winding Constrictor. Let's put extra counters on stuff, but it's just an efficient 2-drop. Nothing else. Okay, so at least they won't get the token because the spell will fizzle. But we are going to be taking a bit of damage here. Okay, so here we are with another Krenko Mob Boss, but not being able to cast it. So no pre-combat land. Maybe they're stuck. Oh, yeah, looks like it. I'm going to put out the barge. Well, let's see if... Maybe I'll put out Krenko first. Probably eat up removal if they have it, but 3 mana is not a lot. There's no instant speed removal. That's good. I'm not going to put Krenko in combat with that. Alright, so here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just Dominus down. And at the end of their turn, I will go ahead and make a token. And depending on what they play, I might just go ahead and double tap Krenko on my upkeep. So Secure Tribe Elder, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep taking 2 for at least one more turn. I want to wait till their end step to use this ability, because I know there's that 2 mana kill a creature spell. Alright, so let's go ahead and target, create 2 goblins, and then untap them. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the barge first. Alright, good. So now we can get the fire slinger down, attack for 4 in the air. And short of a mass removal spell, I think we're in pretty good shape. Alright, so found a red mana. Okay, so when it dies, it creates a bunch of saprolings, that's fine. Go ahead and create a bunch of goblins. And I think I just kill that. And I can borrow this for a turn. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, crew. 4, 9, 12. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay. All right, so that was another 3-color deck. Didn't see too much in terms of removal. Still want to try this intruder alarm combo. I think that'll be funny if we can get that working. How good is this a free against that deck? Probably not that great, but don't have too much else for it. Maybe let's Leotau, because I have a bunch of like cheap 3 toughness creatures. It also crews the barge pretty nicely. Need some cheaper stuff on the draw. Another fine hand to mulligan. Alright, well, let's go and keep this. I think we're going to pitch the Whisper Silk Cloak. Don't want to go too much further down in cards. Still need to draw an island for our Fog Bank, but let's start. Get the Mimic Vat out on 3. Okay, well, there's a Fire Slinger. It's not doing too much here, so I'm probably just going to go and Skull Clamp it now to get 2 new cards. Oh, there's our combo. Question is, can we protect it? Thrynax, okay. This is when it dies. Is this sacrifice? It exiles it, okay. Alright, so what we need here is an island. Island, and we're in great shape. Okay. Better hit me than one of my creatures, I guess. Yeah, there's my island. Okay. Get out the Krenko. Hopefully it lives. If not, we'll just put it under the vat. Take another 3 here. Okay. Longbow squad. Okay. So we draw an island. I think I just put up the fog bank and the interior alarm and try and go infinite next turn. Problem is I can't, so I could do it now. I don't know if there's anything that punishes us if, I might wait and just hope that they don't have instant speed removal. If they do, I can do it again on my next turn. What I'm worried about is if they have some sort of spell that will punish us for having a lot of creatures. I believe there's some sort of a black kill all creatures effect that also deals damage to you for each creature you lost. It's kind of like a reverse Kaya's Wrath. Let's see what this is. All right, well, let's go for it. See if this works. I think that's plenty of tokens. Alright, so let's begin combat. And just attack with everything but the Krenko. I honestly don't know what they could have for preventing this damage, but yep. All right. Well, that was fun. I was hoping to be able to pull it off at least once this league. So yeah, that was round 2. I'll go ahead and see you guys for round 3. All right, here we are for round 3, and we have won the die roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and play first. Yeah, I think we can keep this with the Shipwreck Looter. Hopefully we can get at least one hit in with the Labyrinth Guardian before they kill it. And then chain our way into the card draw. Get the Guardian down. Attack first. Let's go and loot. Yes, I want to use the ability. And I don't think I want to get greedy. I think I'm just going to ditch this Artificer. Another Mimic Bat. Everybody's got Mimic Bats today. Alright, let me get the barge down, see if I can draw into a land. Yep. Attack with all creatures. Lose 2, draw 2, that's fine. It's a pretty aggressive start on our end. See if they can keep up. I'm going to go ahead and put down the Sphinx first and see what we're drawing. Neither of these are going to... do I want the Fire Slinger? I mean, we got the Vent Sentinels, it's basically the same. Let's go ahead and crew this with the Cloud Reader. Attack for 7, that'll put him down to 5. Or 3, rather. Oh. Sorry, I was thinking the Cloud Reader was attacking. It was the Barge, so they're down to 3. Yeah, not enough to keep up with all that damage. Alright. Didn't see much from them. Wish I had some way of destroying artifacts, but I do not. Didn't really see enough to get a feeling for what to worry about. I think I'm going to go ahead and put back in this Zhao again, just for another cheap creature that I can trade off to the Skull Clamp if I need to. Ugh. I do not know that this is a mulligan for sure. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and keep this. I think I'll pitch a mountain. Okay, so they lead with the swamp. Gotta go ahead and lead with the Skull Clamp here, see if we can get the Raiders on, or the Raiders on quickly. With a couple of cheap artifacts. Cold Steel Heart, that's a nice one. I'm gonna do green, okay. Right. Nothing special here. Glad I pitched the land. Looks like their deck is pretty slow regardless. Let's get the Whisper Silk Cloak down. Next turn we can play the Carapace and the Windkin Raiders if we tap our mana correctly. Right, so 4, 5, 6. So put down the Carapace. Get the Raiders online. Stinks I can't protect them, but it's going to be a while before I can do that. So first spell's a 5, 6, okay. So here I can go super aggressive and just get these two on it. And then next turn we can put down the Barge and the Fog Bank, hypothetically. I think we have the initiative, and since we can protect it, it's worth just going for the jugular. It'd be really harsh if they can drop some sort of sack effect. It's a lot of mana. Tusker 6/5, okay. Fog Bank can hypothetically hold that off. Can't block with this anymore since I put that down, so I'm just gonna have to attack. Knows only attacks. Yep. Keep on attacking. So here we'll put the Mimic Vat out and the Fog Bank and hope they don't have a way of killing the Fog Bank, because we will technically lose that race. Just need to fade it for one turn. Of course, if they did have a way to target it, they'd have been holding it because of the Whisper Silk. I think the best draw we'd have is a Pyrotechnics, because that'll at least be able to hit them to the face. I don't think I have any other way of pumping. Well, if they had a removal spell, they would have just jammed it, I feel like. Okay, so destroying the Whisper Silk Cloak. Okay. So that would suggest that they have some sort of creature removal. Going down to 10. Dragon. When it dies, destroy target creature confirming it costs 3 or less. Ah, I see. So they had a flyer. That's why they wanted to do that. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? Let's go ahead and put down... Well, 3 or less. So if we attack, they block, then they kill the Fog Bank. So I think we put this on the Fog Bank to make sure we draw something out of that transaction. Okay, so just let it through. So I guess I'm just gonna have to play this Barge. They don't have lethal unless they can kill this. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this game. We'll have to see what happens. It's gonna be close. Okay, so that at least gives us a turn. That's a lot of mana. Okay, so it gets rid of Hexproof. All right, so what can we do here? How do we survive? We only have a couple of blockers. So I think we play the Shipwreck Looter. You just have to hope they attack with the dragon. Because we can crew the barge with the creature that can't block. And that gives us 3 blockers. block that. Block and block. Okay. Okay, so that gives us the archetype of endurance. And no, we do not want to do it for the barge. Okay, so here we do this at the end step, and I believe the token will stick around till my turn. So I go 1, 2, 3, activate, and then attack with the 3 of these hexproofers. And that's game, right? So that was a pretty fun first draft with this mystery boosters. We went 2-1, just got a little bit of mana hose in the first game, but we did get to pull off our infinite Krenko combo, so that was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next draft. Bye.